and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Man, I enjoyed being outside this weekend. It was beautiful.
It was a nice weekend. I tell you what, now we started off for a Monday,
yeah.
You know, and well, it's okay, but whatever. I'm just happy to be here. You know what I'm talking about? After a great weekend and you start off your Monday, you got to work 5 more days. I'm still working on that 3-day weekend, but Billy says no.
Do you want me to go ask him right now?
Yeah, he's going to tell you the same thing he tells me.
I'll tell him it's from you. We got a great show lined up for you guys, but first let's check out our weather.
I agree with Cecil. I'd say today is just okay. We have building clouds ahead of a big cold front that's bringing the chance for rain. You can see where that cold front is sitting right now. Upper 60s and low 70s inland, where it is now 80s closer to the immediate coast. But no matter where you are today, you're going to see rain at some point. Here's that front right now. We're already seeing rain across parts of the PD and the border belt. Along just east of I-95, starting to see some of those heavier downpours develop in all of those oranges and reds. So if you're heading out today, just have the umbrella or the rain gear, whatever floats your boat, because you're going to need it at some point. That storm system will push through the area. And you can see here, we'll see what we call stratiform rain really along that frontal boundary. Futurecast doing a really good job at where the rain is now. And you can see some heavier downpours moving parts of the PD at the border belt as we head through 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Later, it gets closer to the Grand Strand at about 4, 5, and 6. Some heavier downpours once again will be possible. Behind that boundary, though, much cooler and drier air filtering in from the north. Already, we're in the upper 50s to around 60 degrees tonight. Tomorrow morning, as you're heading out the door, how about upper 40s to around 50 inland, low to mid 50s for the immediate coast. And then we do it all again on Wednesday morning, and it's even cooler. Daytime highs tomorrow only in the 60s. But this is what we have in store for Wednesday morning. Mid 40s inland, upper 40s for the immediate coast, and this will be the coolest night in 164 days since May 8th. And that includes the Grand Strand, the PD, and the border belt with nice clear skies to start off your Wednesday. In the tropics, Ophelia is post-tropical and made landfall earlier today in Ireland. Only about 30 storms have done that since we started doing records in 1899. Elsewhere in the tropics, we have this center of low pressure with a 40% chance of development, but the same cold front that's bringing our big cool down pushes that one out to sea. So over the next few days, of course, tomorrow really nice. Our coolest night of the next 7 will be Wednesday morning. Slowly but surely will slowly warm up by the weekend, but still great for any outdoor plans with temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees for most areas, but still with lower humidity. Similar story across the PD and along the border belt. Gradual warm up this week with 3 nights in a row in the 40s. Once again, by the weekend, really nice conditions with temperatures in the upper 70s to close to 80 with plenty of sunshine. So if you're heading out now, have the rain gear handy, but you won't need it at all the rest of the week.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, so Cecil has about 3 or 4 things to talk about, so I'm just gonna
just relax a little while.
Let's go.
All right, I want to tell you about a wedding I went to this weekend. I've got to introduce you now to, of course, Mr. and Mrs. Freddie Hyatt. Julie, you're looking good, girl, I promise you. All right, I want to tell you about something else, too. Deborah and I went to see Mamma Mia this weekend. Let me tell you, now, that is a great show. And some of you are going to be lucky. You're going to get lucky because they're adding a new show. And they've only got about 50 tickets right now already. The new show will be October 25th on a Wednesday, so you better call the Theater of the Republic right now if you want to get tickets to go see Mamma Mia. It's unbelievable. You got Diane and Chuck Stokes singing and Bobby Kelly singing.
I think it's awesome.
I did not know these people could sing. All right,
and Mamma Mia, who can beat it? I mean,
I know.
My favorite, hands down.
It's a great one. All right, I want to talk about a little something coming up this weekend, a reunion for 1965, 66, and 67, and that is at St. John's High School in Darlington. I graduated from that high school also, and it's coming up on the October 21st, and if there's still some people that would like to, of course, come to this, they can do so. And this We're looking for people right now. If anybody wants to come to this, let me know.
Look at that.
And we will work it out and get you in there on the show. That's me, right there.
I love it. Look at you.
1965 or 6, somewhere along there.
Stud.
St. John's High School, a big reunion coming up this weekend, October 21st at the Darlington Country Club. I'll be there, and there'll be a lot of people I hadn't seen in a long time.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Today is Monday, October the 16th, and it is National Boss Day. So happy National Boss Day to Billy.
And it's also Train Your Brain Day.
All right.
So I'm working on that too. Birthdays today, 1925, Angela Lansbury. She's 92 years old. You remember her from TV's Murder, She Wrote, the voice of Teapot from Beauty and the Beast.
Mrs. Potts.
And a Golden Globe winner.
Mrs. Potts. And if you haven't seen, actually a couple of years ago, she came out and she sang the song from Beauty and the Beast, and it was awesome. It was really neat to see. 1946, Suzanne Summers, 71 years old, TV's Chrissy on Three's Company from 1977 to 1981, also does workout videos.
Yes.
That's probably where you know her from.
1977, John Myers. Mayer.
Just Mayer.
I got it. My glasses are fogging up. And he's 40 years old, a singer, best known songs, No Such Thing and Waiting on the World to Change. A Grammy winner, and he once worked at a gas station.
All right, seems like he's got a pretty good career now. All right, you remember that Train Your Brain thing?
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on
I'm
it.
just messing with you. Today in history, 1869, a Boston hotel became the first in the U.S. to install indoor plumbing.
Yes, that's pretty hard going outside when you're at a hotel. All right, 1995, the Million Man March took place in Washington, D.C. All right, now let's check it out. Know It All department where you learn something every day. All right, people who live on the island, you know, there's something I got to tell you about. You've got to beware of coconut trees. I'm serious.
Okay.
Listen to this. 150 people a year are killed by falling coconuts. So if you live on the island and you think you got it made, stay from under the coconut trees. 150 people.
Wow,
I'm
really?
not kidding. I got it off the internet.
You know what I got hit by in the head the other
What?
day?
What?
A falling pine cone, and that hurt. I can't imagine.
That's the Know It All department today.
We've got a great show lined up. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we're talking about A&I now. They've been around since 1974.
That's right.
So they know what they're doing, and they've got something they're working on right now, something special.
That's right, a little partnership with Myrtle Beach High School right now. We've got Madison with us to talk all about it. Madison, all right, what are you guys doing first of all with Myrtle Beach High School, and then we want to know a little bit about A&I.
Well, I'll actually start with what A&I is and
Go
what
for
A&I
it.
does. So we are a fire and water restoration company, and yes, we have been serving the Carolinas for over 40 years. Very excited about that. We do have 4 different locations. We have one in Myrtle Beach, one in Charleston, one in Florence, and one in Wilmington, if I didn't say Wilmington.
That's right.
Yes.
You got it.
Right.
So there we go. And so yes, A&I is amazing with the community. They love to support anything and anybody that they can, and one that's very near and dear to my heart is A&I is going to support Myrtle Beach High School, and more specifically the cheerleading teams, the JV and the varsity cheerleading teams. They're going to partner up with them. So A&I is going to donate a bunch of pumpkins to the cheerleading squad, and the cheerleaders are going to paint the pumpkins and just bring some light to the community. We're actually going to deliver the pumpkins to a local assisted living.
Oh, I love it.
That's
And,
neat.
you know, when we think about Halloween, we always think about the kids, and we want to just bring a little bit of Halloween fun and just decor to the assisted living and give them a little bit more pep and cheer. And it's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we will be decorating the pumpkins in support of that as well.
Pretty
So
cool.
very-
That's
How long
awesome.
have you been with A&I?
I'm actually a baby in the company. I've
Oh.
only been with A&I a little over a month now, and loving it. Love the team, love what we do, and love what we stand for. Love
That's
serving that
fantastic.
community.
Well, I'll tell
Well,
you
it
what.
seems like you do have a passion. You can tell she's got a passion for it. So good hire there, A&I.
Excuse
Good
me.
job.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, they've been around for so long, and those guys, they've done such a great job with this, and everybody looks at that company when they need them. If there's mold, water, fire, whatever, they really put it together.
Yes, and we love to say that, you know, we do everything from the big stuff, but we also don't want to forget that we do the small things as well. So whether it's a small bathtub overflowing or a huge water loss, we definitely want to be there for anybody that needs us.
Fantastic, and I know you guys have seen the trucks riding
Everywhere.
around.
Yes.
You see them everywhere you go, and it just shows that you really have a very personal relationship with people that you serve, and you can help them out when that's the kind of stuff I don't want to have to deal with.
I know.
You know?
Absolutely, yes.
If you don't, there's a website right now you can go to and check it out and find out what all they do. Just like small jobs, big jobs, they're there for you. A&I. And that's the good thing about it. And so you're the youngest member so far right now.
I'm the baby. That's
You're the baby.
That's why she got sent to do this show. But guess what? They're going to send you back because you did a really good job.
You did a good job.
So
I'd love to be back.
Absolutely. So again, partnering up with Myrtle Beach High School cheerleaders in a way to kind of give back and just something else that you guys do and take very, very seriously there at A&I. Awesome.
A lot of the employees live in the community, so the more we can be involved outside of work, the better for us. So we're very excited.
Thanks to meet you, Madison. Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, we got a lot more coming up. It's a Monday. I hope you're feeling good for a Monday. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. If you haven't been out to Captain Bucksport, right there at the Bucksport Marina, you need to go. Great food, but also an awesome venue for entertainment.
A lot of stuff happening out there, and something's coming up that you might want to take note on because you might want to be there.
That's right.
Yeah, we've got John with us now. We're going to talk about a big event that's coming up. Right, John?
Absolutely. Super excited, fired up about world famous recording artist, The Outlaws, coming. You know, they've been here since 76 out there, 16 albums. They've toured with Leonard Skinner and Charlie Daniels and all these big bands, and they're coming to Conway, South Carolina to play. So we're
Which
super
I think
excited.
is pretty awesome. That's going to be on the 20th.
This is going to be Friday the 20th, yeah, at 7 o'clock, and it's at Captain Bucksport, right? Yes. So we got an outside venue. It's actually one of the largest in the county. It's covered, but we just heard about the weather was going to be fantastic and no rain, so we're going to have sunshine and good weather.
That's very good. All right, now people want to find out more about this and how they can get tickets. I think we've got a website.
Yeah, we have a theportlive.com.
There it is.
It's right there. Yeah, you can get the tickets. They're available right now. They are running out because we got people who really love this band, and they're going to come out and check it out. And we love to have as many people out there to see what we have. We got over 300 foot of dock space available for them. We've got a full service restaurant, a tiki bar, full drinks. So people are going to have a lot of fun there.
That's right. So you can drive your boat. You know, take your boat.
That's what I was going to say. Can you pull up in the boat and just dock up right there and listen? Is there going to? I mean, there's limited space to be able to do that, but if you get out there early, you can probably listen from your boat.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can come down because it's exactly where the waterway meets the Waccamaw River. So it's a perfect place for people from Conway or from Myrtle Beach or whatever to come down, have a good take off work on Friday, right? Just tell your boss that I said it's okay to take off work.
All right, it's National Boss Day. Watch out.
Well, tell them Happy National Boss Day, and they'll let you go.
That's
all right, tell them once again when they're going to be there.
So October 20th at 7 o'clock, and they can go to theportlive.com and come out and get our tickets, and we're ready to rock and roll.
So go ahead and get tickets, though.
Yes, absolutely.
It's
going to
sell out.
It is going to sell out.
Okay.
Yeah,
it is. Outlaws are good. They've been around a while. Good band.
A big following. Over 140,000 people like them on Facebook. So we're going to get about 100,000 of them out.
Tell them to go ahead and start building some extra dock space right now.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for being with us. Appreciate it. You guys stick around. We'll be right back.
Coming up over in Conway, I'm going to tell you, they always got something going. Hillary is probably the hardest working person next to me.
I think
in the whole world. I meant she's probably the hardest working.
That's probably better.
Conway Ghost Walk is coming up, Amanda.
That's right, Hillary. You do a fantastic job.
Thank you,
and your team. We can't forget about her
Lots
team
of
as well.
People work hard on those events.
Yes.
But yeah, this week is the Conway Ghost Walk. And I just want to start by saying if you want to come to the Ghost Walk, you need to get your tickets. Now, we are almost sold out. I mean, this year, there's no flood, there's no hurricane, so people are out
beautiful weather, everybody's excited.
So excited. So get your tickets now at conwaylive.com. We have 7 professional storytellers weaving some tales from downtown Conway. I always get the question: Are these true stories?
Yes.
Okay, they're ghost stories. I mean, if they're true, it's kind of up to you. You know, I'm not gonna make your mind up for you.
Okay, but the cool thing is that Conway is a very old town.
Oh yeah.
And so there's so much history in that Conway, even Georgetown, that whole area. You never know; they might be true.
Well, and what we have now is so many storytellers that have been with us for like 7-8 years that people have their favorites now. They come up and they say, "Hey, where's Guy Dozier? Hey, where's Lauren Wilmore?" Because they want to hear those stories because they know they're going to be fabulous.
Now, what is so neat about these people? They're not just guys like you're reading a book. They tell and they feel the story.
It's a lost art, really. Yeah. And that's what we're trying to do is continue that art of storytelling because you don't really pass those stories from generation to generation anymore. So that's also another sort of side thing. It's spooky, but also storytelling. We want to pass that.
All right, now they can find out more about it right there on your website, right?
ConwayAlive.com. I would say go today because
and these are okay for the kids.
Oh yeah, family friendly. It's not a haunted house.
Yeah, not a scary.
No one's jumping out. No blood and gore or that type of thing. Yeah.
Very family friendly.
Family friendly, 100%. It's about an hour and 15 minutes, about a 1 mile walk. So do wear comfortable shoes.
Strollers, anything you need to do.
And handicap accessible. So.
Fantastic.
That's a good part.
Easy
Y'all go by the
breezy.
old church? Y'all in front of the old church and graveyard?
Through the residential section primarily this year.
Oh, okay.
We've gone the last couple times down by the riverfront, so this year we'll be up through the historic homes. So folks have opened up their yards
really
and gardens
neat.
for us. So it's a good way to sneak a peek at some of those houses too.
That is
Yeah,
pretty neat.
beautiful, beautiful houses.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Coming
All
up.
right.
All right. Thanks, Hillary.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Boo! Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a ghost in here. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We are talking about bicycles, light up the night bicycle ride and tour.
That's right. Jeff's with us now. They're going to talk a little bit about it because this is a lot of fun. A lot of people get together on their bikes and they ride.
Yeah,
Carol
fun.
Lynn.
Yeah,
it's a
talk
whole
about
lot
it,
of
Jeff.
fun.
Tell me about
We
it.
do it every Thursday night. We leave our shop, which is in the Market Common, 1600 Faro Parkway.
What's the name of the shop?
PD Bicycle.
Okay.
And we leave from our shop. We roll out at 6:30 in the evening. It's just a fun ride. This is not the Tour de France. This is now we're going to stop so you can drink water. It's chill. It smells. If you're coming to get your burn on, it is not the right ride. This is just a fun ride. We ride all around the Market Common area. We might go down to Myrtle Beach State Park. Last week we hit the Harvest Moon just as it was coming up over the beach.
Oh, how gorgeous.
I couldn't have planned it better if I'd tried. Dear Lord, it was wonderful. We've just got a lovely group of people that come along, and we love seeing new people showing up all the time.
All right, if somebody wants to ride, can they just go to that website and call
Yes,
you? Or
sir.
whatever?
Yep, pdbicycle.com. If you need to rent, if you just want to ride, just show up. There's no, we don't sell out like all the other folks.
Fantastic. Just come on.
The truth is, I'm going to go riding after work, whether you got 1 people come with me or I got 27 people come with me.
All right,
So,
now kids, how do we feel about that?
I love having kids with us.
Awesome.
And what we will do is, whenever I have the young ones show up, I'll break it off into 2 groups.
Yeah.
And the groups with the young ones, I take that group because they're more fun.
Yes.
And so we go out and we have a great time.
Get them on a little place that might be a little more conducive
A little
to
more
kids,
conducive
stuff like
to
that.
being kids. We usually run through the park over by some really neat stuff over in there.
Yeah.
It's called the Light Up the Night Ride because we start it in the winter. We do it all year long, but in the wintertime we need to have lights on
Yes.
because it gets dark, but it's actually kind of fun. The roads are still lit really, really well, and we make sure everybody comes back.
That's the way it is. And the good
Yes,
thing
sir.
about it is free, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
Anybody wants
Costs
to ride,
not
just
a
come
dime.
out.
Heck yeah.
Just
Every
something
Thursday?
fun. Just
Every
something fun to
Thursday.
do.
Weather depending.
Weather depends. All right,
Yep.
what time do you start? At 6 o'clock?
Well, I would say get there around 6.
Yeah.
We roll out of the parking lot at 6:30.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good. All
That
right.
sounds like fun. Just something,
Yeah.
something to do, even if it was something you want to do, kind of with your family or with your husband or wife after work. Get
Oh, heck
together.
yeah. I got
do
a bunch
it, ride
of
a little
couples
bit.
that come.
Yeah.
Folks that they bring whenever their friends come into town, they come and do our ride with us. It's great.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Thanks
my
for being with
pleasure.
us.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we've learned about some cool stuff today. Huh?
Yeah, I've learned a lot today.
That's right. We got more coming up.
Oh, okay.
We'll be right back. You know, being on Carolina and Company Live is probably the best job I've ever had. I come to work every day and it doesn't even feel like work. And working with Cecil is definitely a highlight. You know, he's a crazy guy. He says all kinds of crazy things, but he can get away with it after being in the business for 45 years and he can teach me so much. Every day I come in, I can learn from his stories and work towards my future in TV. We have a great time together, and how you see us on TV, that's how we are off set as well. We truly enjoy working together and what we do, and we thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks. We had a great time today. We appreciate it. We hope you're going to be back tomorrow because we got another great show lined up just for you.
We sure do. The Grand Street Humane Society will be here. All kinds of cool things because that's what we do. We talk about what's going on in this area. I hope you have a great afternoon. Enjoy the weather. Get outside. Maybe, I don't know, go ride your bike.
Ride your bike. Sounds like good. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21,